Hi, I'm Stephanie, and I'm going to show you how to use an applique stitch to add a fun design to a pillowcase with the Baby Lock Aventura II. First, we need to prep our pillowcase for sewing. So we're going to cut off this top band so we can add some interest with a contrasting fabric. And then we need to open up this side seam here. We're going to cut a band of fabric for the top of our pillowcase. And we need to cut 9 inches. Let's cut some petals and also the centerpiece. Now we're going to cut this out, and then we're going to fussy cut around these leaves, which is just rough cutting around the leaves to create our petals for our flower. Okay, and we already have our fabric stabilized. So let's place our flower. I'm going to bring our pillowcase back on. I've folded it into quadrants so that we can find the center of our pillowcase. All right, so let's set up our Aventura II with the stitch that we'd like to use. And we're going to use the applique stitch in our second stitch menu. Wow, look how cool that looks. So we have folded our band in half and pressed it and pinned it to the top of the pillowcase. And we're going to stitch a straight seam across here. We're going to stitch with the needle in the left position. So let's put an overcast stitch along this raw edge so that it stops fraying. Let's put our overcasting foot on the machine, and that is foot G. So let's select our overcasting stitch, and we're going to select 1-20, and we're ready to stitch right along the edge of our fabric. So now we just have to close up our side seam. And let's go back to our overcasting stitch. So we're going to switch back to our G foot and back to our overcasting stitch. And your last step is to turn your pillowcase right side out and admire your fine work. Explore this project and many more at babylock.com.